Hi grade 12s, I just wanted to I'm going to try and send you a message for all of you because, I don't know, during this time I've been feeling kind of overwhelmed with doing grad videos and then not being able to kind of like have that goodbye with all of you. And I just want to say to you as a group that, that you will be missed and I will miss you a lot. And I felt like when I came to Stobart last year, you guys were like the big bulk of my first kind of like course load and my first like introduction to Stobart, and I was your homeroom teacher, and it was kind of a trial by fire. And I think that, you know, some days were better than others and some days, you know, we just kind of got through. But I just want to say to all of you that it has been a privilege teaching you and getting to know you, and I will miss you in the hallways at school, and I will miss kind of catching up with you and chatting about what's going on, and I will miss kind of hearing your thoughts and feelings on different things in English. And yeah, I just want you to know that yeah, I guess looking towards the end of June, I know you were all really excited, and I was feeling a little bit nervous kind of before COVID about you guys leaving, because I feel like there'll be a big gap without you there, and I just feel like, just like every year, I just thought that we would have so much more time, and I just want you to know that that I believe in you, and that I know that you are all capable of great things. And I hope that you believe that in yourself, and I hope that that this can become, you know, just kind of a place where you jump from and you jump into all sorts of different things. And I just want you to know that I want the best for you, and that I believe in you, and that I hope that you come and visit me and Mr. Chaley in that hallway at school. And yeah, I just wanted to say congratulations on graduating, and I miss you and I love you.
Jonas Gardapi. That's quite the student. I've had the privilege of teaching Jonas since grade 3, but I remember grade 3 year, that was quite the year. We were stuck in the little daycare there in a little wee room, and I don't know what it was, but I think I scared Jonas. He was only there for about a month and then he left. He said he was scared of me. I don't know why. I think I still have that over him. He's a little bit scared of me all the time anyways. There's a few things that come to mind when I talk about Jonas. Teachers often said that he was late for class or poor attendance, but especially late in the mornings. He was never late for my class though, or very, very seldom. I think that's because my classes were at 11 in the morning, not at 9. Few things about teaching Jonas. He was quite entertaining. He was also a little bit dangerous in class. One day he decided that he was gonna rest a little bit in commercial cooking, and he leaned up against the stove, wearing a long cooking jacket that we have. Well, all of a sudden he said, "I think it's starting to get hot in this classroom." And he turned around and lo and behold, his jacket was on fire. So we ended up throwing water on him and putting him out. But it was probably the fastest I've ever seen him move, even on the basketball court. I know he doesn't move very well out there. He's apparently has weak ankles, but that's according to Sonny. Jonas, I know in all seriousness, I know whatever you decide to do with your life, whether it's education or maybe chasing some basketball dreams or just working and working hard, I know you'll be successful. You're very smart, very talented young man, and wish you all the best in the future. Take care.
Taylor, I am here to do your grad video. You are stuck with me. I know you thought you got away during the second semester when you didn't have any classes with me, but well, here we are. I am gonna try not to make fun of you too much, although it's kind of hard for me to not make fun of you guys. So normally these videos are 10-year videos. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of that, but first, a couple words. I think you are a kind, caring, and compassionate individual that works hard and seems to give her all for everything. I think in 10 years you will have finished law school and you will be some sort of a lawyer. I'm not quite sure what you'll study yet, but you'll be some sort of a lawyer. And the main part, I think, will be is that you will still be rolling your eyes whenever someone says something stupid. Now, this happened a lot in my class, so I know what that eye roll looks like, and I can almost guarantee that you're doing that eye roll right now. Taylor, you are a well-liked, positive person that all the teachers enjoy teaching. And because of this, there is one other lady that would like to say a couple words. So, Miss LaRock should be joining here very shortly, and she has a couple words for you. You should be able to go there, Miss LaRock.
Okay. Hi, Taylor. Thank you, Mr. Chaley, for inviting me into your video. Taylor, not only do I get to be your auntie, I also got to be your teacher. I remember feeling a little bit nervous as I wasn't sure how classroom Miss LaRock would handle taking a back seat to being Auntie Charm. However, as you always do, you set the tone very quickly. You regarded me as your teacher very respectfully, just as you did with all of your other teachers. You also quickly laid down the law with your vicious eye rolls at me that you would not tolerate any of Auntie Charm's shenanigans while in my class. I am grateful every day that I got to teach you, as not only did I get to know you as my niece Taylor, but also as my student. Taylor, my student, is somebody who goes above and beyond what is asked of them. They take their time diligently making sure no corners are cut in their work or in their learning. Taylor, my student, is kind and tolerant, even with all those boys in the class that drove us all crazy. And Taylor, my student, never complained. She did everything that was asked of her, asked questions when she wasn't sure, and then did it every single time, always. I would never hear her say, "This sucks," or "This is hard," or "This assignment is stupid. Why do I have to do it?" She would just do it. And fast forward to her graduation, and she is still that student who isn't complaining. Despite disappointment, despite unprecedented letdown of not having the graduation ceremony that you've been dreaming of since you got into high school, she continues on, making the best of an unfair situation with a smile or a joke, an undeserving yet necessary understanding. Taylor, we know your grad isn't turning out the way you hoped and dreamed it would, but this does not change how immensely proud we are of you. I think as your family, we are more disappointed that your grad is turning out differently, because you are our first. You are our first grandchild, the first niece, and now the first graduate, ceremony or not. We are so proud of the beautiful young lady you are, and we cannot wait to see where your future takes you, because we know it will be even more beautiful. Well done, Taylor. We are so proud of you.
Aiden, I know we have not known each other very long, but the short while that I've gotten to know you this year has been wonderful. I think sometimes people, after they graduate, years down the road, can look back on their high school years and think to themselves, man, I wish I would have done that differently, or I wish I would have taken that more seriously, or wish I would have taken advantage of that opportunity that was there. But you, Aiden, truly strike me as an individual who has made the most of his high school experience, socially, academically, and just all the other activities that school has to offer. The fact that you took calculus with me, albeit, but the fact that you took calculus and challenged yourself that way is something that you should be proud of. You didn't do it necessarily because you had to, but it was something that you just wanted to do. All the various sports teams that you were a part of, helping bring Stobart a silver medal this year in soccer, wonderful. Playing on the basketball team, wonderful. Those are opportunities that really you often only get in high school, and the fact that you took advantage of those is something you should be proud of, and we'll look back on fondly in the future. Aiden, I honestly wish you the best in the future. I know this has been a bit of a different year and a different end to the school year here, but you truly have been a wonderful student to have in the school. So again, I wish you all the best.
Hi Ray. Congratulations on graduating. I know that you're pursuing a career in law enforcement, with whether it's RCMP or city police. But I know it's something that I remember you talking about since grade 10, maybe grade 9. So I think it's great that you're pursuing it after high school. It'll be hard work, but I know you can do it. Just promise me, and I know we've talked about this before, if you catch me speeding, please give me a warning that first time. Think back to all the crap I had to deal with while teaching you and coaching you, how bad of a student you were. No, I'm just kidding, but just give me that one warning, okay? I'll miss our hallway talks. I didn't get to teach you since grade 10, but when we'd see each other in the hallway, you'd always say, hey, are you busy? Do you have time to chat? Sometimes I was busy and we wouldn't be able to, but a lot of times we'd chat for 1 to 2 minutes and talk about things that we were looking forward to, what was new in life, stuff like that. I appreciated that, and I'm going to miss that. Anyways, congratulations, and good luck in your future.
Congrats to our 2020 graduate, Jasha Sutherland. Just a few things about her. She was always willing to jump in and help out whenever we asked. I remember we had a student wellness conference. She did a logo for us. It was just beautiful, had t-shirts made. Also, just this last year, there was a conference held and we asked her to produce basically a picture for the conference. Just show it to you here. And the interesting thing is this was for the keynote speaker was Gabrielle Scrimshaw, and Jasha took the information from the conference, produced this picture, and we actually had a frame given to her, which meant a lot to her. And I kind of see a lot of similarities between Gabrielle and Jasha in terms of being able to go out into the world and do all kinds of wonderful things, and without anything stopping you. Just so talented, good person, and also, to present as quite quiet, but to win leadership awards at our school says a lot about what Jasha does. So I hope you get into the Recording Arts Institute of Saskatoon. I know you'll do wonderful there, and it won't be long and you'll be in a career in that area and move on from there. So congrats. Sorry you don't have your regular grad, but we wish you all the best. Take care.
Hey, doing a grad video here for Tristan, otherwise known to most of you guys as Tin. Man, Tin Man, you're so lucky this is not a roast video, because man, all the stories I could tell about you when you were younger, basically known you since you were born, right? Do got to do one story though. I always remember you when you were in elementary. You were a whole whopping 3 foot nothing maybe, trying to walk around, trying to be the little ladies man, walking around, trying to wrap your arm around the girls, put your hand over their shoulders and try to walk with them. Saying, people are asking you, where are you going? Wherever my women are going. I know, that was a good one. But anyway, like I said, man, I know this COVID crap really took a toll on a lot of the plans you had. What is it? One of them, we were going to go to NAIT in Alberta there to go do some schooling. Either that or go try to play some hockey someplace. But like I said, man, all this COVID crap really took care of that, eh? But, you know, like I said, I've known you all your life. And you know what? Anything that you go try, you'll probably do great at. Because anybody could have did this video for you, and they all probably would have said the same thing about you, you know. Great guy, awesome kid to be around. And basically, just everything's out there for you to take, Maddie. Go out there and go grab it.
So I am lucky enough to get to speak and do a video for Asia Felix. I have had the pleasure of teaching Asia for many years now. She came to Stobart School when she was in grade 3. And I remember when she came into grade 3, we did some assessments on her to see where she was academically. And she went with Mrs. Regier, and Mrs. Regier came back and said she is academically strong, nothing to worry about. And then I looked at the results, and it was me that was worried. I knew that at that time in grade 3 that she was spelling at a grade 10 level, so I knew I had my work cut out for me in order to challenge her, her learning in grade 3. And I know that that was an issue with all teachers after that, and even today it's still an issue. She is a very bright young lady and academically strong, and is successful in all subjects when she puts her mind to it. She's very capable. Sometimes though, she doesn't make the best decisions, we'll say. I remember one day this past year, 2 kids I was acting in Min, and 2 kids come running into the school, yelling and screaming, Mr. Gunville, there was a car accident. And the car's in the parking lot. It was a hit and run. So I go out and they show me the car, and sure enough, it was Asia's car. And so I thought, okay, well, I better go find Asia and see what's going on. So I go down the hallway looking for Asia. She comes running down the hallway looking for me, and I said, get in the office. So we go to the office, and she said her sister took the car without permission, but some of Asia's closer friends have told me on later dates that Asia gave her the car. Not really sure, never really found out what the whole story was, but might not have been a very wise decision either way. But as Asia moves forward and into her adult life, I know that she will be successful. She's a very bright, hardworking young lady, and the future is very promising for her. So, Asia, best of luck in whatever you may do, and take care.
Okay, well, bud, graduation is upon us, and I just want to take this time to congratulate you on making it this far and finishing high school. It's something that, yes, a lot of people do, but it is still something that you should be truly proud of for yourself. It's been a pleasure teaching you this year, and I just want to take a few moments just to share something that I noticed about you and want to encourage you with here this year. You are someone, who I saw in the classes that I had you for, that really took ownership of their learning, and you did what you had to do to succeed. You're one of few students, who, hey, if you need to stay after school to get a few things done, you did that. Hey, if I need to ask a few questions about this or that to figure it out, you did that. You strike me as an individual who will do what he needs to do, to be successful, do what he needs to do to figure something out or to get through something. And that's a quality that I think you should be proud of, and that, I hope you carry with you wherever you go, with your life. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to put in that extra work. Because that's truly what helps a lot of people succeed, is being able to put in that extra effort. I wish you all the best. I know you had plans on going to post-secondary school, and I know as a teacher, it always makes me proud, when people want to continue their learning journey, and go on to further education. So I wish you all the best in that. And it's been a pleasure having you here in the school this year. And I hope you enjoy your graduation.
Hi, Regan. I just wanted to come on here and congratulate you on graduating, of course. I want to remind you of a quality that you might not think that you have, but I've seen it a lot of times in the classroom and on the volleyball court, and that is leadership. You're not the most vocal person, and you don't have to be a leader. Your leadership comes by setting a good example and leading by example. In my mind, that is the most important quality of a leader. I know that you'll continue to do that and that you do have that in you. It's with your respectfulness, your kindness, and your hard work. So hopefully the racetracks open up soon. You probably know more than me if they are not, but I know that you're hard work with the horses and you'll be hard at work getting the horses ready. So anyways, congratulations again and good luck in your future.
Hey there. Where will Anthony Walter Yappies be in 10 years? It's a good question. I really see Walter as succeeding, finishing up his business degree at the University of Regina, maybe doing a few things, but then, Walter, you're coming home. You will be at Beardy's, involved in business at Beardy's, and do a wonderful job. Just a good guy and very committed and kind, committed to his family and kind to everyone. And so I wish you all the best. Again, apologies for no grad this year. It's really too bad. But we wish you all the best, and we will talk soon. Take care.
Where do I see Rebecca Gamble 10 years from now, even 20, 30 years from now? I see her back at Stobart, but as the junior girls basketball head coach. Go Rebels, go!
So, Karen Yappies, here you are graduating. When I started thinking about making this video for you, I thought about where you might be 10 years from now, a Stobart tradition. So first I thought, I bet Karen will be working as a journalist somewhere. She'll have gone to U of R, gotten her degree, and will be writing interesting stories about all kinds of things. But then I thought, no, Karen will be working as a library technician after finishing the course at Sask Poly. But then, no, Karen will be a yoga instructor teaching others about the benefits of mindfulness. Or no, she'll probably be a piano teacher. Or maybe she'll be back at school doing some upgrading. Or will she be a veterinarian's assistant? Or many of us know that the planning Karen has done for her future this year has involved lots of this kind of flip-flopping from one idea to another. Karen, maybe you'll end up doing all or none of these things. Who knows? What I do know is that you are capable of accomplishing whatever you set your mind on, and that no matter what you end up doing next year and beyond, you will do it with the kind, enthusiastic, and responsible approach that has characterized your time here at Stobart. Whatever you end up doing, I'm sure your commitment to family will be part of it. The value of treating others and yourself in a respectful and compassionate way will be part of it. And the quality of doing what you say you'll do will be part of it. These are all admirable parts of who you are that go with you from here. All the best to you, Karen, wherever your journey takes you.